and gentlemen, and welcome back to my NHL 25 Draft to Glory franchise mode here in Oklahoma City with the GOATs here in the 2028-2029 off season after a phenomenal franchise best 32, 46, and 4 regular season, a beautiful season from 90% of my players. The big boys came to play this season. Yes, you look at 32 and you're like, well, that's not great, but it's more combined wins this season than we had in our previous 4. A phenomenal year for the Oklahoma City GOATs. Will we win that first overall pick, though? Because we are 4th last in the league, tied for 2nd last, but it's a whole shtick. There's so many tied teams. I'm not going to show you all the stats for our players. Go ahead and check the end of last video if you're intrigued, but Liam Backstrom is an absolute stud. This team is wonderful, and I'm so damn happy. I'm not going to go deep, but I'm just going to show you our top players here. A rookie was our 3rd best player. Joe Ginla with 27 goals. Can we just talk about Liam Backstrom? Can we just talk about him for a second? Because this player was never touted to be anything like this. He has an 84 overall offensive awareness. And his shooting is solid. 46 goals on the 2nd line. 10 power play goals. 4 game winners. Man is built like a storm. He's Liam Backstrom. Okay? He's the eye of the Strom. Vyacheslav Tartukinen had another phenomenal year. William Ott was great. The rest of the team absolutely rocked. Goaltending and defense are our big questions this offseason. The playoffs are currently going on. The Stanley Cup final is happening. The Oilers made it through the Avalanche, swept the Ducks, almost swept the Chicago Blackhawks, and they're looking for their 3rd Stanley Cup in this franchise mode. It actually might be their 4th. I'm going to say 3rd, because hot diggity damn, Tampa Bay went through Detroit, Montreal, and Carolina. They're down 2-1 in the Stanley Cup Finals, and we're going to go ahead and we are going to slowly simulate our way to the NHL Entry Draft, and I am very excited about today's episode, our first episode outside a full year sim. We are taking our time, and we finally made it. We could go back next season and simulate the entire episode and be like 20, 60, and 10, 12. That was better math, Owen. 3-2 Stanley Cup Final. The Edmonton Oilers are on the cusp of another Stanley Cup, and are they going to do it? The Edmonton Oilers have won the Stanley Cup once again. They've done it. That doesn't surprise me in the slightest. We're going to go ahead, check the awards. Let's go see how award season shaped up. Look at those Edmonton Oilers. 3 of the last 5 seasons, Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl have kept the cup with the Edmonton Oilers. They almost had a 3-peat. So, oh my, this team is so good. And they might be a cheat code in NHL 25, which is something I've noticed. The last couple years since Connor McDavid has gotten in the league, he's been the all-star, the perennial 120-point player. In EA games, not really. 80 points, 90 points, maybe 100, maybe 110, maybe here or there. Every single season I feel like I've played so far in NHL 25, they've won the Presidents, they've won the Cup, they've won all the Art Rosses, they've won all the Hearts, and they just swap it Leon Draisaitl and Connor McDavid, which I feel like is going to be a trend. I think they're just a cheat code this year, which is cool. That's what we've been asking for. I'm not going to complain until we have to play them in the playoffs. But right now, 3 of the last 5 years. Tampa Bay has also been in the Cup final. Oh my God. Tampa Bay, generational talent here in the NHL. Oklahoma's on their way. Speaking of generational, Connor Bedard wins the Art Ross, and I kind of forgot that because we were talking about Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl winning so much, Connor Bedard actually led the league in scoring. He had himself a year. Connor McDavid, though, wins a big piece of hardware. He wins all the important ones this year. Stanley Cup and the Hart Memorial once again. He's won. We haven't really looked at that award screen thingy in player cards, so I guess I'll have to look at that once players start retiring and stuff. Or I guess I can just check whenever. I wish I could go in a player card right here. That'd be fun. James Norris has been won by Quinn Hughes 5 straight years, and I can't recall if Quinn Hughes has actually won the Stanley Cup. The James Norris in 2024-23. I can't recall. Probably Makar? No, Yossi. Ooh, I don't know. I can't remember. You let me know. Quinn Hughes is the dominating factor for defensemen. Can Vyacheslav Tartukinen take that step forward and knock down the Prince? Lady Byng has been won by Connor McDavid. William Ott, and that's what we were looking for, folks. William Ott has won the Calder. Our first award other than Vishnevsky winning the damn Bill Masterton. And I actually haven't checked awards in the last 2 seasons, or I believe last year, and we're checking this year, so just not last season. That makes sense. So I guess check 2027, 2028 if you're intrigued. I don't care. Conn Smythe, Leon Draisaitl. That doesn't surprise me. Philip Gustafsson, who just scored an actual goalie goal in real life with the Minnesota Wild, here with the Montreal Canadiens, won the Vezina, and Andrei Vasilevsky won the William M. Jennings. Good stuff. I don't know who you are. Vishnevsky's streak was broken last year, but I'm not surprised because I really didn't play him that much. Jack Adams, St. Louis won. Krejci for the Minnesota Wild, Frank J. Selke Trophy. I'm going to have to go look at you. Krejci of the Minnesota Wild. Connor Bedard. Yeah, he's just goated, but we're goated. I kind of want to look at the Minnesota Wild real quick. Just real quick, because they're kind of old in our division, folks, and we're going to have to get used to them eventually because these are all the players coming up. Are you a real player? Were you one of the players we passed on? You might have been. Oh, Jacob Krejci. You sound like a person. 90 overall with the Minnesota Wild. You scare me, but you can stay over there in Minnesota and deal with irrelevancy. Speaking of relevancy, the Oklahoma City Goats head into such an important draft. We need goalies, we need defense, we need centers, and then wingers are down on our depths, but we can always change their position because I'm slowly working at the morale system in this game. I really don't show it on camera because goddamn it's a bore and reading is hard, and it's hard to commentate over it, and it's also hard to leave it silent in the episode because I don't know why that's annoying. So we're working on the morale system. I've sent players out for a lot of their off-season focuses. The draft class, ladies and gentlemen, we've talked about it a bunch. We don't know who's won the lottery. These players keep swapping, but it looks like Valery Kegorodov is going to go first overall. Our scouts have him 4th. We're looking at a defenseman. We are looking offensive defenseman first, but I guess we're looking for the perfect partner for Mr. Tartukinen. Why did I forget his name? I keep wanting to say Vyacheslav. I can't remember. Oh my God. And the other name that was in my mind this whole, I've tried to record this episode like 3 times, and there's been a certain name in my, Vyacheslav Kavanov. Yeah, a player, that's a deep cut if you've been watching for a while. That name's been stuck in my head, and it hasn't been at all since I've been in NHL 25 talking about V-Trigger. That's just a little hiccup. Let's just get to the damn draft. Jaden Healy, solid defenseman here at 5. I'm looking at the defense, not really looking at forward in the slightest. There's a defenseman down here in Braxton Rally that we're going to talk to. We're going to actually have to utilize our draft interviews. Hopefully my scouts have done a good job. I believe they've picked out a couple decent players throughout the draft. I'm very excited, ladies and gentlemen. The draft is almost here, and I can't say those words. I am pooping a little bit. I am very scared. Folks, I'm freaking out. But we moved up to second. I thought we were Utah for half a second. I don't know why I confused Utah and Oklahoma City. I guess Central America. We won the second overall pick. So, ladies and gentlemen, we won a lottery. The Buffalo Sabres. So when Utah is the bottom pick, they can win. But when we're the bottom pick, 4 straight seasons we can't get it. I'm not petty at all, but I hate you, Utah. They're all the players we've talked about today are in our division other than Connor McDavid, and we'll probably beat him in an Western Conference final. Don't you worry. 2036 battle. Just you wait for it. Utah wins the first overall selection, but I guess this is the year where I'm not too upset. Winning the second overall pick gives us the advantage, though, and we can pick whatever damn player we want other than probably that right-handed offensive defenseman with utilization issues. So we're going to head to the draft. Slowly but surely, view retired players. Who's calling it quits here? Alexander Ovechkin. Folks, the old guard are retiring. At least he retired at a decent, or a lower overall, because 86 overall players retiring. No, you go out when you're an 80 overall like everybody else. Alexander Ovechkin calls it quits. Beauty. Stanley Cup, Conn Smythe, Hart Memorial 3 times. He hasn't won any of these trophies in NHL 25, but what a career. What a career. Best goal scorer of all time. 1,049 goals. Will we see that broken? Probably not. Goodness gracious. Oh, well, in the NEA games, yes, that is usually surpassed by somebody else in the franchise mode. But in real life, Alexander Ovechkin, holy smokes, Evgeny Malkin, the next best Russian of that generation. 85 overall, beauty, Evgeny Malkin. Patrick Kane calls it a career with the Minnesota Wild. None of these players have won anything too bad, so I'm not really going to look at any other awards. Giroux, Jean Tavares, Jamie Benn, Brent Burns. Yeah, a lot of players are going. What a big... Roman Josi. I guess we are 5 years into the franchise mode. We're headed into year number 6. John Carl, there's so many names. They're all gone. They're going. And now I don't really care about them. Goaltenders. Jonathan Quick, gone. Cool. We don't really ever look at retirements this bad, but we're starting to become a team, so I guess we care about the rest. We've come out of our cocoon. We've been in a coma for 5 years. Oklahoma, I hope the fans are still alive with us. What team am I? I almost forgot. Again. Okay. Oklahoma City Goats, Casey Cizikas, Justin Dowling have retired. Cool. Wow. I guess, yeah, I'm not really attached to any of those players. The draft is almost here, folks. I am ready. My body is ready. My draft skills are semi here, I guess. This is me post 8-hour shift overnight, so you're going to get what you get, but this team rocks anyways. Okay. Are these players going to go as they're called? I mean, they're calling it like it's going to be VK. I don't know. I want you, though. I really do. I really do, but I guess we're then aiming for... We can always change. We just have to make sure what's the new thing with morale? You send them for offense, you send them for defense, and adaptability. We just have to get their adaptability up so they want to do what we want to do, and we can force them in what we want them to do. Because a guy like Jaden Healy, is great absolutely everywhere. And he might be the guy, genuinely, because I don't want the forward. It would be nice to have another, well, no, we just got William Ott. Why the hell will we need another playmaker? Jeez Louise. Down the road, probably. Not right now. If you were center, we could start debating it. Like a pure center right off the bat. Emilio Nielsen, solid. Yeah, I mean, you can't pass up on that in a regular NHL franchise mode. Draft to glory, though, we have to draft to glory. I think Jaden Healy is the guy. Tumo Altonen here. Teammate utilization issues. I'm not going to pick him. Healy's right there. My God, my throat just decided to collapse in on itself. Where the hell is the other guy we've been looking at? Braxton Rally. Now, I want to see if you're... I'm going to interview you. You're probably not getting picked. I'm really just intrigued to see what your readiness is. Are you NHL ready? He's ready. He's NHL ready. Oh, okay. And your play style, what kind of defenseman are you? Okay. So he's a two-way defenseman. That's good to know. That's good to know. Personality. Why would I have to go into two things? You're a consummate professional and you get along with everybody. I don't think people say that in real life. Well, we didn't learn anything about your potential, but you are NHL ready and you look freaking good, but those puck senses aren't guaranteed, and I swear to God, you'd be like a medium top four, and Jaden Healy's right freaking there, baby. He's right there, and he's similar to Al freaking McInnes, and he has no issues. He's a stud. That's our pick. Unless, I mean, Valor, I kind of want you. I kind of want you. I kind of do. I can't lie. We do have, I should go to my pin players and not press back, Owen. Be smart. So Suglobov probably isn't my guy with my next selection. Well, he might be, because I'm debating between a bunch of defensemen in the second round. You have Raphael Skile. Oh, Skile. Skile? Raphael the Ninja Turtle. It's just Ralph. It's just Ralph. Why did I say that? I want to see what you are. I'm going to interview you. You are intriguing. Playstyle. If it says NHL ready, well, you might be low elite. You might be low elite. Readiness, there's a lot of medium top four NHL ready defensemen around you. He needs a couple more seasons. Okay. Playstyle, I just want to, as a defenseman, so he's a two-way. Good to know. And then I'm just going to end the conversation because we never learned anything, and I only really wanted to know your readiness. So he's got a 3-year ETA. That definitely pushes him out of what I was aiming. I mean, you're friggin' aw. I mean, you look pretty solid, though. No, I'm just getting baited because those puck senses aren't guaranteed. I'm going to take you off of it. I am upset. With my next selection, not going to go with... Why am I talking like I'm in the draft? Willie McClellan. 4-year ETA, 95th overall. Any of these guys that... Ooh! Magnus Almquist. I didn't expect to... Okay. Do I want another center at 42? Oh, the questions, ladies and gentlemen. I kind of want Jason Scavello, though. He has kind of been the guy we've looked at all season. That means we'd be drafting 2 defensive defensemen with our first 2 selections. Don't like that very much. What pick are we going to end up with in the second round, since we weren't last? Like, oh, maybe. I guess we'll see. Okay, Jaden Healy. I don't think I want to talk to anybody here. We have one more draft interview. I guess I talk... Yeah, no, I don't think I have anybody else to talk to. Yeah, no, we're gonna head into the draft. We're gonna pray to God, if there is one. Hockey gods, at least. Please help us. Our franchise needs it. We want to be pushed into the stratosphere and be that next team. We want to be next up. The Utah Hockey Club has the first overall selection, and they will select the offensive defenseman. Boo! I mean, we would have taken him, probably, maybe. Yeah, he would have fit with Viking stat as well. Yeah, no, you're solid. You're solid. And with the second overall pick, I'm going to check the second round to see what pick we have. We have the 4th round selection. That is, if I sim to my next pick, that's 37th. So I look if... I know we should be selecting this pick right now, but we took a timeout for a reason. So if I go all the way down here, I kind of forgot that. I've been in the mindset we're being pushed down to 34th and 1st, and then 67th, and then 100th, right? I didn't do that math right. Please don't check the math. Okay. Yuri Suglub. Oh, so it might be, I mean, you're right here. I mean, you were, oh my God, I didn't check your ETA. I didn't check your ETA. I didn't check it. That was the last interview I should have done. But I'm going to assume you are NHL ready. You're NHL ready. Your puck skills say it. There's no question. You have an X factor. You're similar to PK Subban. You have no issues whatsoever. You're our second round selection. I'm now pointing away from Scavello. I'm now pointing away from you. Ooh, but you look good too. Oh, that's gonna... I hate that. I hate it. I hate it. We have too many defensive defensemen, though. We really do. We can't wait. We can't wait to get their adaptability up. We have to get that up relatively soon, and then we have a center there with our second round selection. Okay. And then Bureau. Bureau of it. FBI. That would be a sick nickname, but I can't pick you. There's so many good players. I'd pick all of you. But it's a draft of glory, ladies and gentlemen. So with our second overall selection in the 2029 NHL Entry Draft, I believe that's the year we're in. I think. Folks, I won't pick you. I'm not picking you. I'm not picking you. Jaden Healy, welcome to the Oklahoma City Goats. Folks, that's an 80 overall defensive defenseman. I am happy with that selection. Hopefully he keeps that X factor. Yes, we're all beauty. Very happy with that. If he was like I mean, it said he was NHL ready, but that could have been anywhere from 78 to like, what's the highest overall I've seen out of the draft? Like 84, 85, something like that. So Jaden Healy, not too shabby. I don't think you're real. This draft class we're in is definitely not real in the slightest. Completely computer generated, right? I believe we're 5 years in. Jaden Healy, you're a stud, and I love you. Big hug. Big hug on the draft stage from GM Thumbs. Okay, we move to the second round, and I'm going to check the first round. Oh my God, I got so confused. I'm so confused not having the first overall pick in the second round guaranteed. That's so weird. We miss out on a goalie. That is unfortunate. Not like we were going to go with the goalie. He's an overager. I'm not upset. We have Ackerman. He could be good. He could be bad. Goalies are voodoo. Nielsen quite good there. He had, he was pretty good. That might be a decision, but it's a draft of glory. Draft of glory. And we have a lot of tough forwards already. That might be a decision though. You play for the Sabres, so you're in the East. Good. No, there was a player that played Alex Tolsty. No, that wasn't his name. Tolusti? One of those for sure. Peter, you're European, so probably I'm going to continue. You went, wow, okay, I guess you didn't have the X factor, so the team, you're going to be good though. Congrats, Columbus. 65 overall defense. Oh my God, so glad I didn't try with you. I never considered you actually, ever. Okay. Rally. Yep. No, well, glad I was right with that. Nope. That would have been an awesome name to have on the roster though, because there's so many episode names I could make. Oh. First round, quite solid. Lot of medium top sixes. The goalie in Doughty. Braden Doughty, 18 years of age. Yep, stud right there. Oh, low elite and Wilson. Okay. Emerson Metropolitan. So here's one of the guys that I debated. Didn't get a chance to select him. Wouldn't have got a chance to select him with the 33rd overall selection. Ulanov kind of looked at him. Tunney, no. Smits, no. 6 minutes left on the clock. The NHL must be really upset with us using our timeout every single time. That must be terrible television. Yuri Suglobov. You might be it, folks. You might be it. I mean, why did I say folks? Brady Luongo. You're Luongo's kid, right? Yeah, the cannon, right? Okay, Jason Scavello. I like you though. You're a respected leader in the locker room, man. We could always use that, but those X factors aren't guaranteed. And there is an offensive defenseman, Russian, I believe, right here. You look really good. Yuri Suglobov. I'm going to take a look at puck skills. Scavello, you might. See, here's the thing. That is a guaranteed ability. You're the better player. I mean, your physical stats might be down, obviously, because you're not a defensive defenseman, so that makes sense. We have a pretty... No, I want Yuri Suglobov. He's the man, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I want. That's what I want here in the second round. And I would pick up all these players if I got a chance, if I had the picks. You look freaking awesome, and I could totally use another center. I wish you were in the third round. Because there aren't... Oh, there's Talk to a Podcast Brother. Tarot Podcast. Okay. Ruslan, no, not you. Linton. You're a medium elite. But you have teammate utilization. I don't care, you're a medium elite. In this franchise mode, I will freaking take it, and you will be loved here, and we will love you for all your flaws, because it's Oklahoma and your old goats. Okay. With this selection, I mean, nope, not you. Gonna take you off. Well, I guess I can hold on to you. It doesn't really bother me. Might bother you with the screen and stuff, but not me. It doesn't bother me too much. Yeah, no. These seem to be the picks. Okay. With my 37th overall selection, I'm proud to select from Russia, Yuri Suglobov. I messed up on the draft floor. Oh my god, words are hard. 75 overall. And is that NHL ready or like 2-year ETA? Okay, Scavello might be better. He might be better. Seattle, come on. I just want to see, I guess I just sim up to my next pick. Who do we miss out on, though? That makes me so sad I don't get the first pick of the next round. Luongo. You're a defensive defenseman, but it's tricky. So you might not even have that X factor. Huh. Okay. Suglobov, I'm happy with my selection. I'm happy with that. I didn't even know about you. Scavello, yes. I went with the position, and yes, we can change position, but I feel like we needed an offensive defenseman there. I feel like that was the right pick. Was that right? Was that the right pick? No. Yes. We have so many defensive defensemen on the team already. So many. Okay. Not you. I'm happy with my pick. Suglobov was the right choice. Trust the process. Where were you drafted though? To the Chicago You mean to Connor Bedard's team? I'm sure that we won't see that consequence anytime soon, right? Not immediately into the first round next year and then get swept or anything like that. No. Nothing like that at all. Okay. The rest of the second round, okay, it's going as per usual. A lot of low talent here. But third round, okay. So we have all the players I believe I really wanted on the board. Not Bo Riddle. What a name. I like that. That's sweet. Okay. With my next selection, what do I want to... This is the question. What do I want to go with here in the third round? I'm going to take another timeout, and we're taking our sweet time, NHL. You're not going to stop me, Gary Bettman. Will I get a fine? No, these are the rules. I'm allowed to take as many timeouts as I friggin' want. And that's like 6 or 7 of them. So as many as I'm given by the people who made the rules. Willie McLean. God damn it. So my next pick is going to be 104. I just want to see. There's so many. God, dogs bark. It makes me sad. 103. 103. Okay. We got to take a look. See if any of our pin players. 103. I'm sad. I'm going to miss out on talent. I want all of you. Matt Sundin. Oh, you might be... No, I don't care. No. I'm not even going to... If I could just trade for a pick and be like, well, I screwed up. I can't do that. I literally cannot screw up with my selections here. I believe it's Radek Lindner. With this pick, it has to be. You're not going to be there at 103. Most likely, you're not going to be there at 103. I would love to go and try. I keep wanting to call you Willie Nelson. I don't know why. Louis Mercier. Or Mercer, I don't know what you want to call him. I believe Lindner is the right select. Littner. 18 years of age, Radek Littner from the Extraliga, Czechia. Welcome to the Oklahoma City Goats, the third round selection. We get a medium elite 53 overall, two-way defenseman. So we've gotten a defensive defenseman, an offensive defenseman, and a two-way defenseman. So I feel like we've done ourselves pretty damn good. Now, you could look back and be like, well, you could have gotten that center last round and just gotten this defenseman now. I feel like we load up that defensive core. We give ourselves options. We are always going to find ourselves centers. It's hard to find these defensemen, and it's going to be really hard to lock all of this talent down. So, like, it's just, I don't know where I was finishing that point. I feel like it started good, and it ended really poorly. All I'm going to say is, I'm not cutting this out of the episode, Owen. I don't care. I'm not wasting any more time, though. I'm happy about the future. I'm happy with these picks. Forwards, dime a dozen. These defensemen, you can't always find them, and that's what's going to save you in this franchise mode. You're always going to be able to get a medium top six defenseman. You can always do that, Owen. You're quite good at that, actually. Gage Hill. Damn. Another wonderful name. Magnus Forsberg, Vikland. I don't need another Viking on my team. I can't do it. Hutchins. Jace McCutcheon. Well, hold on a minute. Work ethic, maturity. Okay. Well. We got a goalie here. We do. We probably should pick a goalie. We should maybe get a forward this round. We have the 103rd pick. We have 4 rounds left. This might be the round where we have to call a timeout again. Oh my god, dog, stop it. Every goddamn second of the day is nonstop. Jorgen Blomstrand. Stud. Is it going to be an all defensive draft? Zach Gibson. There's talent here, folks. Okay. I don't like a lot of the players I have pinned, though, if I'm being honest. So there might be a lot. No, I can't always take shots. I can't take shots in the dark, but at some point I'm going to have to in this franchise mode, right? Teammate utilization, no. No, not you, buddy. Not you. Okay. Let me go to my pinned players. Oh, there's a goalie here at 152, but we can get you with my next pick. Okay. Do we go with another Talk Tua? Probably not. Morrow, do we? No, you're an overager. So we're going to take off Morrow. Well, actually, what's your ETA? Yeah, 4-year ETA. No, we're going to take off Talk Tua. We're going to take off Vikland. Bertuzzi at 169. Okay, Daryl Perry. Stud. Pash, no. You do not look solid in the slightest. And that's kind of, yeah, we don't really have the best scouted draft other than that, but at least we absolutely hit with the picks that we needed. But oh ho ho, 217, Milan Tenkrat. Okay, we have to call another timeout, and it's going to have to be Speed Demons the rest of the draft, folks. Okay. So we're going to slowly scroll through. I don't really like a whole lot that I'm seeing here. So I feel like maybe, well, I need to see somebody solid. Come on, give me something good. Charlie Woolley. I don't know. I'm freaking out, folks. I'm freaking out. I have a whole 5 minutes to figure this out, but I'm still freaking out. No, not you. Okay, so my next, so guaranteed at 217, and that would be, my next pick is 136, so I get him with my, like, 6th round selection. I guess I could just go into the 5th round. 5th round, no. 6th round, 4th overall would be, I can't do the math. I can't do it. Don't make me do it. 169. Oh, yeah, so we have a law. We could get him with our 7th if we really wanted to, which is awesome. So that's a low elite and potentially the 7th round. Wonderful. Very happy with that. Don't have a whole lot of substance here, though. Do not in the slightest. Maybe I think we just go a goalie. I think, or do we go with, probably. It's not enough to waste a pick here. It really is. Well, Pablo Keatley, you look absolutely fascinating. A 1-year ETA, and I kind of stumbled into you. I want you. Well, that's disappointing. I can't lie. I can't lie, but 71 overall, 18 backup in a Draft to Glory series. He's kind of automatically like our backup goaltender. So who knows? Things could be worse. That's a 71 overall backup in the 4th round. I think we can definitely work on that for sure. And we haven't. Yeah, it seems like the talent pool has kind of fallen off here anyways, and I really didn't want it just a middling top 9. We're going to have to appreciate those at some point anyways. We missed out on Daly and Vetterl here at the bottom of the 4th, but I really didn't see them there. So I just I didn't pick them. We have our 4th round selection. 5th round selection, 4th overall. Good stuff, Owen. Looks like I keep looking at Jorgen Blomstrand and hoping you'd be better, but you're not. And that's sad. Saborin. I don't know. Yeah, no. Not you either. Huskins? No. Well, we might maybe another defenseman. Maybe we just add to the pool, huh? Zach Gibson, I've also seen his name 100 different friggin' times, but we really don't have you scouted enough. We don't. Maybe I should work on my scouting abilities. Nah, that isn't the problem. I can watch YouTube, man. I just want to be good at drafting, period. Oh my god, Vacheslav Bobkov. I was stuck in it. Oh my god, I don't know what that was. 6 foot, 18 years of age. I just like your name. I can't lie. Character maturity. Do we go the goalie? We have a lot of goalies. You don't really... Yeah, you don't intrigue me. You don't intrigue me. I know you're better potential than the last goalie we got, but... John Acoin. Do we go you, or do we go off the board? Because we just picked a goalie that was really sad. And I don't really like any of my other pin play. That's really out of the way, too. That's unfortunate. Let me go to potential. Just see if we've missed out on anything here. Doesn't look like it. Perry here at 245. So no. Not really. Not really. We got... Yeah. Just... I guess we just kind of go with our gut. So with my gut... Did I already go through the... Okay. 30 seconds left. With this selection... I will select... I select Bobkov. Bobkov might have been the wrong pick. 52 overall. A medium top 6 defenseman. I'm happy with that potential. He's exactly kind of what he is. What's kind of around him. So I'm not super upset with that. 169 is my next selection. Let's see if we missed out on the goalie. I know, and that's the goalie we've been talking about all year, and I don't know. So my scouts didn't do a great job deep into the draft, so I'm definitely going to have to focus on the later rounds, but at least we have a guaranteed low elite at the end of the draft, so at least we end things well, guaranteed, and that doesn't always happen. So we know, we really didn't miss out anything talent-wise. I'm not upset. I'm not upset, really. Bertuzzi, a center here. Well... We haven't really picked a center, and you've kind of been on my radar forever now. We don't have you scouted in the slightest. But we also don't have anything else really scouted either. We have an enforcer. No, not... You're really not going to be an enforcer at all. No. No. Holy moly, what a name. And Italian. Sweet. Love that. Did we even see that goalie go off the list? I didn't miss him at all. I guess I'll check once I make this selection. I think with this, my next pick is... So I'm just going to check. Is 202. I want to make sure that we guarantee ourselves that low lead. I'm pretty sure he's 217. But I'm making sure. 217. 217. 217. Okay, 217. With this pick, I think I'm going to go ahead and just pick Jay Bertuzzi. Jay Bertuzzi, welcome to Oklahoma. Are you good? You're not, and I'm upset. God damn it. No, I'll come back to this pick. Oh my God, don't do that. Jesus. 5th round, we're gonna check. Where's that goalie? Where'd that goalie go? Where'd the goalie go? Where'd the goalie? Goalie? Did he go? Hi. Oh. Was that you? No, it was a coin. 47 overall. I'll friggin' take the 71 overall backup. I'll take it. 6th round, I don't believe we missed out anything crazy. Oh, we did. Yeah, we did. Oh my God. Oh, that would have been sweet. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I didn't know. Definitely have to work on that late round scouting. Well, I say that. But then I guarantee myself a low elite here with my last pick in the 2029 NHL Entry Draft, 202nd overall from Extraliga, Milan Tankrat. Welcome to the team. Beautiful 56 overall defensive defenseman, very defensive heavy draft. We picked exactly 1 forward this year. Healy, Suglobov, Littner, Keeley, Bobkov, Bertuzzi, and Tankrat. I would say the majority of our draft was really good. Even the backup goaltender. There were 2 picks. There was 1 pick there that was like, oh, bottom 6. I'm gonna go ahead and save the game. Save the game. Let's create a new file. Good stuff. And we're going to go ahead, and for the first time ever, we get to finish out an episode by just talking to some players. Let's go ahead, advance the day, and then we get to sign a couple of players, sign our players back. There aren't any big players to talk to because we talk to a podcast at the beginning of the season. So let's go ahead and re-sign a couple of players here. Check the overall growth of the team. Oh my God, Tartukin a 94 overall. Oh, I just saw something too. Your offensive awareness is up. You're just a machine. Okay, so I don't always notice when the X factors change. You're so good. Speaking of change, high elite, Alexander Bobkov, 90 overall, third line checking forward. Sure, we're going to keep you on the first. That change to power forward saved him. Thank you, Nate Wood, you stud. Joe Aginla, 88 overall. I guess I can just scroll like this because it isn't broken like last game. Wonderful. I believe he added the all alone trait this year. Or actually Big Rig. You got Big Rig as a 5'11 forward. Stud. Mike Humphrey, 21 years of age, 86 overall. He had himself a 47-point season, so up to an 86 ain't too shabby. Yeah, this is the guy, 86 overall, Calder winner. Add that to the trophy case. Where is it? Beautiful, yes. Yes. Wonderful, William Ott. I hope to see good things out of you next year. Liam Backstrom has 0 growth. With 83 points, I hope he gets some off-season growth. You're a beaut. And you're here for how many more years? 8 years. I have you. Yeah. You're so good. I love you. All the kisses, Liam Backstrom. Okay. Let's go to the next player. I don't need to keep going back. There you go. Oscar Vikingstad has finally gotten above that 80 overall and hasn't dipped. 84 overall. He's got a bunch of X factors. Truculence, stick 'em up, no contest, Bouncer. I didn't pronounce half of those right. Relentless. I think he had a lot of those coming out of the draft. Don't have to do that every time, Owen. Yeah, he had a lot of those coming out of the draft. But I'm glad he's up to an 84 overall. Jesper Nordquist sitting around an 81 overall. He's probably going to be a forever player on this team. He's 3 years at $3.2 million. Just a nice depth asset. I did it again. I did it again. I can't help myself. Okay, Nikita Petrov at an 81 overall. Now, unfortunately, we didn't see any growth out of you. Even after the season you had, you're beautiful. We love you. Get some off-season growth. Low elites are really weird. Jaden Healy, beauty. Oh, I'm going to sign you. Let's give you the contract right now, Jaden. You want it. You want 1.5. You want $1.025 million. Here it is. Go spend it wisely, Healy. Beauty. Teague Vader up to a 79 overall. He's our residential offensive defensive defenseman. Stud. Look at him. Look at his stats. Sorry. Look at his stats. Puck skills. Oh my God. What? I guess he just has to become a better skater. You're a terrible skater and you're actually really damn solid. I mean, even Bemstrom's up to a 76 overall. Good stuff. Eddie Lopez up to a 70. Well, he's not really growing that much. And then Suglobov, and then our lower tier players here. So Hemsky's up to a 73. Downey's up to a 68. Backus is sort of 67 overall, not too shabby. And Battle Aguila sitting around a 66. I doubt we're going to see much growth from you. And then Vishnevsky, one of our older players here at 23 years of age. He's a vet. So all expiring players we're going to go to. Bemstrom, what kind of contract do you want? Let's take you to the end of RFA status. Yeah, you want this contract? You can have it. Perfect. Hemsky, how much do you want? Because I want you to be here for a while. I really do. So here's $1.025 million. And you'll come back to me on that after. Victor Noakes, I believe you'll just sign the deal. Right. Just sign the 2-year deal. Just sign it on the dotted line and you'll be happy. I don't think anybody else is going to play you in the NHL, by the way. You have played in the nicest way. I'm trying to see how many career games. You have played 246 more NHL games than you will ever play. And I hope you're not a real person, because that would be really sad. I don't mean that. I just mean the actual... That... Oh, this guy on YouTube called me. Said I would never play the NHL, even though all these teams are looking at me. Nasir Goodbranson, 23 years of age. I want you lifetime. I want you here forever. Sign the deal. Vishnevsky, forever. Forever! Forever! You're mine. You're mine. You're mine. Sign the contracts, okay? We don't ever have UFAs, so I don't even know why I bother checking. Unsigned players. Suglobov, welcome to the team. Everybody, the draft party comes home. Bertuzzi, we'll sign you to a contract. Fill out that AHL team. Why not? You're not going to keep those X factors. It never happens. Tank Rat, boom, 6'5". I wish you were up around a 65 overall, because then you would probably play in the NHL. Same with Littner. Oh, actually. Or do we just play him like super high in the AHL? Yeah, I think that's the idea. We just play him super... Yeah, no, we have to do that. Bobkov. Yeah, we have to fill out our AHL team. We got to do that. You're going to get all the special team time, buddy. And obviously, we have to check our goaltenders. Axelson, we will sign to a contract. Tamerlan. I don't think you fit the bill anymore, buddy. There's a lot of goaltenders behind you that need that spot. The Tower of Tamerlan. Goodbye, buddy. 6'8". Goodbye, soldier. It's been pretty terrible. And then you have our first ever goaltender, Avery Strome. I think we bring him back because for the lulz. For the lulz. Oh, you want that 2-year deal? Sure. It really upsets you if you get that 1-year deal, right? Axelson, I will also bring you back. But yeah, the 1 year, I was going to offer you a 1 year anyway, so it works out perfect. The goaltenders are set. Hemsky's going to sign that deal. Noakes is going to sign that deal. And there you have it, folks. Our players are signed. We are ready to go into the 2029-2030 NHL regular season. I think for coaching and everything, I will work on that on my own. Yeah, it's gonna... I always have to take my time with it and build the best roster, but if we can get a better coach, I will work on it. I guess I can look. Let me go ahead and look. Let me sim to free agency. Scouts, I will let you go, buddy. Cool. I don't like you anymore. Get back to the pool of free agents. Okay. Let's go to hire staff. I wish this was in the same page. Okay. Coaching. Ooh, Klutertans. Oh my god, Zachary Klutertans. No, you don't really... If you're not fitting my top players that well, you're not going to come over here. Well, Xavier Bolesky, maybe. Maybe. Lynch. Whoa, Andy Mc... Okay, maybe you. Okay, some options out here. No, maybe we just cheese the system and we sign both these guys or one of these guys to the head coach position and move them down in the lineup. Just because if the game cheeses me, then I will cheese it back because that's how it works. Folks, the season is done. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this one, please leave a like, leave a comment, share this with people who you think may enjoy this sort of thing. I will see you back in year number 6 with your Oklahoma City Goats.